This is the second video in a series called Did They Lie? In these videos, I'm addressing one of the many inconsistent statements made by the Shirillas. I'll provide their claim and the evidence that I believe contradicts it. I'll leave the conclusion up to you. Did they lie? Claim number 2. Mackenzie says Dom admitted to trying to crash her car and end her life. Mackenzie has maintained that when she and Dom were driving on the highway, that he tried to grab her wheel and make her crash. A few months ago, Mackenzie's parents did an interview with WKYC. In this interview, they claimed Dom was the one making threats, but there is so much evidence that contradicts that. I'll talk about that a little bit more at the end of the video. This is from Kenzie's motion to vacate or set aside convictions. She claims the texts prove that Dom admitted to grabbing the steering wheel and attempting to crash the car. However, I don't believe the texts show that at all. The text she provides as proof are just a few texts in a long conversation. She leaves out a majority of the text where he says that he did not do anything. Instead, she includes him saying, "I'm sorry," as proof of his guilt. They leave out that she kept demanding an apology, that he make it up to her, and gave him a deadline in which he had to make things up to her. And this was normal behavior for her in their fights. Everything was always his fault, and even when she hit him a few months before this, that was his fault too. Obviously, her lawyer did this filing and isn't going to include anything that makes her look bad, but oh, there's a lot. Here's the part from WKYC.
Shirilla's latest court filing also includes text messages they claim flip the narrative over who was threatening whom in the weeks before the crash, with texts from Russo purportedly saying, "I'm sorry."
There are hundreds of texts just from this day alone. I'm not going to go over all of them. I picked out the most relevant to this claim. For transparency, I do have a video where I uploaded the text in full. If you want to read them in full, you can watch that video and pause the screen as you go through to read them. It's a pretty boring video, but the purpose of posting it was for transparency, instead of what her family and followers do by only highlighting the pieces that work for their narrative and ignoring the pieces that don't. These are the texts Mackenzie included in her motion that she thinks proves her point. I'm going to go over the Cellbrite version that has the text in full, not just what Mackenzie wants to show. I've seen this version used in the videos that claim her innocence. They never seem to address the full version, probably because the full version contradicts her "I'm the victim" narrative. In the prison call with her mom, she reiterates that she had proof that Dom admitted he tried to end her life, but it was kept out. I'll address that later.
And I don't like how they start, like they had henchmen go and lie on the stand, because I never said that. I said, "You tried to kill me" to Dom, and he admitted to it.
Mhm.
But then I don't like how it wasn't shown.
It starts off with Kenzie. "All you are is mentally A, physically A, and a terrible boyfriend. You don't do anything good for me, and you literally treat me like shit and call me the worst names you can think of. The fact that my boyfriend of 4 years just tried to end my life by steering me off the highway, that's how I know you're not in love and you never were. Somebody who loves me would never do this to me." Dom's response is, "I really didn't, Kenzie, but okay." Dom, "You're the one who keeps taking it farther than it is. You could have just left it alone and I'd go home." Kenzie, "The only reason it went this far is because you tried to end my life." Dom, "Kenzie, I didn't." From Kenzie, "You could have just apologized when you did something wrong, but I forgot you're too immature." Dom, "Why would I try to end my life too?" These are all from Kenzie. "I'm already nervous driving in the rain as it is, and the fact that you would even try to steer me off the road and make my car spin out, probably because you're mentally ill and you used to hit your head on the wall and shoot yourself with a belt. So I don't know. I think that's a question you need to ask yourself." Dom, "I'm sorry." Kenzie, "That's not enough to fix this time." Dom, "Well, I am sorry." Dom, "Okay then." Kenzie, "If you can't see what's broken and needs to be fixed, then there's no point of being in this relationship. Yesterday you almost ended my life, or could have ended my life, and all your mom cared about was you not going to jail. I'm literally never going to talk to your mom again unless she apologizes." Dom, "I didn't try to do anything." Kenzie, "One more reply that is not trying to fix this, I'm blocking you. Give one more shitty reply that doesn't reply to anything and see what happens." Dom, "I'm just saying I didn't try to end us. I was def not trying to do that." Kenzie, "Well, I don't believe that one bit. And that replay looked pretty shitty to me, so are you planning on replying the same, or are you just going to keep being a little bitch?" Dom, "LOL, okay, call me a little bitch." Kenzie, "I'm going to give you one last chance before I block you. If you are incapable of fixing anything that you caused yesterday and you can't apologize, know what you did wrong, and how to prevent this ever happening again, then I'm not going to be with you. I'm not going to be with an AB user." Dom, "I did apologize." Quick note, sorry about some of these abbreviations. YouTube doesn't like specific words, so I'll do my best with some of them. Dom, "Whatever is best for you." Kenzie, "Saying sorry is not enough to fix the situation. You tried to end my life and you told me, do you want to DIE? And your mom only cared about you going to jail when you literally just tried to steer my car off the road." Kenzie, Being this dismissive is honestly the most disgusting thing ever. Like, are you going to keep being the bottom, or are you going to man up and fight for your relationship? Because I'm not going to be with you if you're going to keep being like this. I need more than I'm sorry, because what you did yesterday was something you've never done before, and I was terrified I was going to lose my life due to AB use, and the fact that you think sorry is good enough to make this good is absolutely a joke. Dom. Kenzie, I don't. I was just saying sorry. Dom, I wasn't trying to end anyone's life. You should believe that. Kenzie, why would I believe it when you did it? How can I believe that you're never going to do that again? Kenzie, I couldn't even do it if you told me to, but I guess that's different for you. Dom, I wasn't trying to do anything. I was trying to end my life first. I would have ended first, lol. Dom, like if you don't believe me, then yeah, just break up with me. If you can't believe me, there's no point anyway. Kenzie, I mean, the fact that you're not saying anything to make me believe you shows that you would do it again. Kenzie, and so you're saying to end yourself, you would end me too? Why can you not fix problems for the effing death of you? Like it's almost like you have fun doing it. Dom, no, I was saying if I was trying to end anyone in that situation, I would end too. Dom, and probably first. Kenzie, so you would end yourself first, so I, DIE second? Why are you ignoring everything else I say? Kenzie, why can you not fix this for literally anything? Like, would somebody have to pay for you to try to do this? Dom, I'm not saying I was going to end anyone, lol. Kenzie, all your mom cared about was you going to jail. That is literally the most disgusting thing anyone has ever said to me. Dom, yeah. Kenzie, it's okay, Dom just tried to end your girlfriend's life, just don't go to jail. Dom, 'cause she actually believes me. I'd rather be ended than in jail. Kenzie, yeah, because you ride her effing D. Dom, I'd never wish jail on anyone. Kenzie, then break up with me right now if you can't fix this problem and you make me feel like you didn't try to end me. Dom, you don't want to be around me anyway, you said. Kenzie, I said I don't want to be around you until you can prove to me that you wouldn't try to end me. All Kenzie, I mean, you haven't even proved that your apology is true. You're just apologizing because you're guilty, which you should be. I don't know why I have to explain this to you in depth. You should understand what you did wrong and how you should fix this problem. Kenzie, you love to make the people in your life feel like they are worth nothing. Dom, there's no way to prove apology. You have to believe they sorry. And no, I apologize, because either way, I want you to know I'm sorry. Dom, whether we stay together or not, don't want to end on an ugly fight. Kenzie, no, you prove you're sorry by your actions, which you have not done, so your apology therefore means nothing. Kenzie, and I'm never going to talk to your mom again unless she apologizes to me. Dom, you were disrespectful. I said sorry. Dom, you called me a little bitch. Kenzie, I told you an apology is not enough to fix this. Your next text better be you trying to fix this or I'm blocking you. Kenzie, I'm not going to keep wasting my time with somebody who thinks my life is disposable. I never thought you would ever do something like that to me. I thought she would always protect me, but we learn new things about each other every day. Dom, I would never try to end you, lol. Kenzie, why would I feel comfortable linking up with you after you just tried to end my life? Dom, okay then don't, so I guess we're done. Dom, you don't have to. We can just go our separate ways. Kenzie, okay, then I guess the whole world is going to know what you did to me then. Kenzie, if you don't think you did anything wrong and you can't prove to me that you are sorry. Dom, why threaten me? Kenzie, that's not a threat. All Dom, I know what I did wrong. I said I was sorry. You don't want to see me or trust me or think I was trying to end you, then let's just go our separate ways. Dom, because I can't be with someone who think I would try and end them anyway. It doesn't have to be bad that we're breaking up either. Kenzie, then why would you try to end me if you didn't want me to think that? Dom, we had good times. Kenzie, well, clearly you want to break up, so should be done then. Dom, it just isn't working out, I guess. All from Kenzie. I mean, yeah, almost ending your girlfriend of 4 years is a little too far. And then your whack-ass mom saying I'm lying and only worrying about you going to jail, that's a whole joke. So since you want to be done so bad, I guess we're done. Kenzie, I'm so sorry it was so hard for you to try to prove that you weren't trying to end me. I should have known that would have been a struggle for you. I hope your mental health gets fixed. Dom, hey, I gave you a chance to link up with me, but you don't trust me. Dom, no, Kenzie, I would never try to end anyone I care about. Like, what do you think of me? Like, you just think I'm a person who ends lives or something? Like, it's cool? Kenzie, I think you're bipolar and you have a personality change and you would end me if you're too mad. Kenzie, I also think you need to go to therapy. Dom, okay, then you don't have to be with me. I'm cool with whatever. Kenzie, and I also think you need to detach from your mom because at this point you're with her more than you're with me. Kenzie, it's okay. You just don't care and you're not going to chase or try to fix it, so there's no point in being in a relationship. You're cool with whatever, so go be with an effing 5. Dom, I'm not going to fight life. Whatever is supposed to happen will happen. All from Kenzie. You are literally such a bottom. Like, where did this dismissive energy come from? It's so sad. If you're cool with whatever and you don't care about this relationship, and then we are done, if you're not going to chase and try to fix this, then we are done. All Kenzie. I should have known being with you for 4 years is just a waste of my effing life. You can't do anything for me. My parents have been together for almost 30 years, and they did not break up once. Dom, just because I have a diff viewpoint doesn't mean I don't care. Kenzie, my dad has never done this to my mom. Dom, yeah, Kenzie, that's why I'm cool with breaking up. Kenzie, if anyone knows our relationship should work, it's effing me. Like, look at your mom. I don't think you should take any advice from her. Dom, I'm not going to chase something that I don't know for sure is going to work out. Kenzie, okay, then break up with me. Dom, so I'm not saying anything you can use against me. Kenzie, if you're worried about that, I have a whole effing camera roll of proof. LMAO. Dom, so you want to talk about anything, it has to be in person. Kenzie, well, I don't feel comfortable being around you in person. You're a violent, evil person until proven otherwise. Dom, and I don't feel comfortable with you with the cops. All from Kenzie. I'm trying to get you to fix this problem how it should be done. Look, it's really not that hard. This could have been over within 2 sentences. But you like to just think you're right. I think everything in your head is the right way when your whole family is a mess. Kenzie, you have 2 minutes to reply or I'm blocking you. Dom, block me then. This isn't getting anywhere. Kenzie, say it then. Kenzie sends 4 question marks. Dom, how am I supposed to feel love or supposed to love you when you think I was trying to end you? Kenzie, by proving that you love and care about me and want to protect me. Kenzie, I don't know why that's so hard for you to do, which is why I don't believe that you do any of those things. When I told you apologizing isn't enough, you could have just proved to me that you care and love me, but instead you started an argument because it's hard for you to do that. Dom, so what you want me to do is just text you, I care about you and I want to protect you. Like, what good does that do? It's just a text message. All from Dom, you just gonna screenshot or videotape whatever you can to hold it against me. I want to believe that you won't, but that's all you've done. All from Kenzie. It's okay, just try to make this about me when you're the one who tried to end me. So you're not going to fix any of this? You can't prove that you love me and that you'll protect me forever? Dom. Okay then, don't try. Kenzie. You're going to hate your life when you lose me. Keep pushing me away. Dom. I'm not, Kenzie, you're pushing me away. Kenzie. Then break up with me if you're not planning on fixing any of this. If it's that hard for you to say that you love me and you will always protect me, then please break up with me. Dom, I was trying to fix this, but you're not letting me. Kenzie, you are not trying to fix this. Please stop lying to yourself. Kenzie, actually just go talk to your mom. I'm sure she can tell you since she's so smart. Dom, smartest person I know. I guess I'll talk to her. All from Kenzie. Yeah, go talk to her and please break up with me. Just in this relationship, you literally wasted my whole entire high school. I'm so done thinking that you care about me and you love me. I'm literally just trapped with you. Kenzie, you only like to be nice when you want to. Dom, you're trapped with me? Honestly, I don't think you're in the right mood for this conversation. I'm just going to talk to you later. All from Kenzie. And I don't think you have the right mindset to have a girlfriend because you can't even tell me that you care about me, love me, and want to protect me. You just effed up. Now. Kenzie, you have 5 minutes to open the door to your house. You're going to tell me why I should stay in this relationship with you, and it better be 3 very good reasons. Dom, why are you here? Kenzie, if you can't tell me any reasons on why I should stay in a relationship with you and what you love about me, then I'm done with you. You've wasted my whole high school experience. I thought you were the one, but clearly you're not. Dom, I didn't tell my anything, by the way. Kenzie, you're going to tell me why I should stay in this relationship with you, and it better be some good effing reasons. All from Kenzie. It's okay. We already have major problems now. It's way more than what it was before. So you're going to open the door, or you can come in my car, and you're going to tell me the 3 reasons why I should stay with you. Kenzie, if you can't give me 3 reasons, then we are breaking up today. Dom, not when you all heated. You got me heated too, for real. All from Kenzie. Well, you're going to have to get over that because I'm never talking to that bitch again, unless she apologizes to me deeply. I'm going to give you 5 minutes to open the door or come in my car to talk because I'm not leaving. Dom, I need to shower. Kenzie, I really don't care. So what option are you choosing? Are you choosing to let me leave and we're done forever, or are you going to come out here and tell me 3 reasons why I should stay with you? Kenzie, they're going to be resolved now, or you can go be single and spend all the time in the world with your mom. Dom, well, you got me mad talking all that shit, so yeah, I'd rather wait. Kenzie, oh, so you're single is what you're saying. Kenzie, let me know right now, but I'm going to leave and you're going to be single. All you're giving to me as you're too immature to work this out. Dom, you were just banging on my window. Kenzie, yeah, I was trying to let you know I'm here because you blocked me once again being immature. Dom, fine, I'll come out. Give me a sec. Kenzie, you're going to go in the back seat of my car because you're not allowed in the front. Dom, okay, well, don't have it started. I don't want you to try to pull off. Kenzie, do you think I would have my car started with you in it knowing that you just tried to end me? I'm very okay, and you not trying to end me again. All from Kenzie. You better come inside my car ready to give 3 reasons why I should be in this relationship with you and 3 reasons on why you are love me. You better come ready to prove to me that you're worthy. Then she just emphasized that first text again. The next few pages are all from Kenzie, so I'm just going to read them off. You have 2 seconds to come outside, or I'm leaving and we can just be broken up. Timer starting now. Open up. Now. Now. Yeah, this relationship is looking like it's not going to work. And did you tell Davion to unadd me or something? Ask him why he unadded me. Why are you not answering? WTF. ... Kenzie. Okay, sus AF. Why the F are you not answering me? Dom. I'm literally about to come back. Kenzie. Yeah, I don't give a F. Rosie's on the way. So again, that is just some of the text from the incident on I-71. There is a lot more, including a lot more threatening messages. It's just way too much to do in one. I don't know how Mackenzie and her family with a straight face are saying that he was the threatening one. She is the nasty one in all those messages. There are over 30,000 messages in total. Kenzie was threatening him constantly. In the 6 months leading up to the crash, the fights and threats just kept increasing. Toward the end, Dom would tell her he was okay with breaking up and that they couldn't continue like this. In the past, he told her he would stay no matter what, but that was not the case anymore. In these messages, Mackenzie has a pattern of rewriting history and putting all the blame on Dom. She does classic gaslighting techniques. She tells him that he's the gaslighter, the abuser, and wears him down into submission, where he just apologizes and takes the blame. The things she does to him, she flips it and acts like he's the one doing it to her. She manipulates, threatens, and guilts him into getting her way. Now, this is just my opinion, but I don't believe she was terrified of him at the end of those messages like she said she was. Despite her saying she's terrified to be near him or in a car with him, when he stops responding to her, blocks her, and she thinks she's really losing him, she shows up at his house and demands he comes outside. She's banging on his windows. She still tries to guilt him and blame him while doing it, but she's claiming she's terrified of him, but while threatening him and showing up at his house unannounced. I think it's important to point out Dom told her not to have the car running because he didn't want her trying to take off with him in the car. She did that in one of their fights in March. He said she was driving like a maniac, wouldn't stop at stop signs or red lights, and wouldn't let him out of the car. In one of the recordings Dom took, Kenzie harasses Dom into submission. When he finally lets her in the house, she then throws it in his face that she lied to him to trick him into letting her in. Their text shows she did that frequently too. Maybe Dom did grab the wheel during this incident on the interstate, but even if he did, that doesn't mean he was trying to crash the car. He was the one pointing out her crazy driving on several occasions, not the other way around. With what I've seen in the text messages and from the witness statements of people that knew her, she was known to drive recklessly. I could see Dom grabbing the wheel to avoid her from hitting something and her rewriting history and exaggerating the events like she does all the time. So her third-party text to Dom's mom saying Dom tried to crash the car has no credibility in my opinion. When you have someone that constantly rewrites history in their favor, they lose credibility and there needs to be something to corroborate their claims. And I just don't see that here. She changes everything to be somebody else's fault. Nothing is her fault, especially given Dom's responses and how he's consistent with his responses. And since she had a habit of rewriting history to make herself the victim, which is not an interpretation, it's proven in the text messages more than once. Kenzie claims Dom's mom, Christine, got Hench to lie about her threatening to crash the car. I don't find her claim credible. She's lied too many times. She threatened Dom constantly, not just with violence, with breakups, with the police, threatened his friends, and there's plenty of documentation of her crazy driving. If you're in the car with someone and they're driving erratically, they put you in a dangerous situation, and is possibly trying to crash the car, when you then grab the wheel to avoid a collision and stop the person that's putting your life in danger, are you then at fault? Or is it the fault of the person who put you in the dangerous situation in the first place? Doesn't it seem a little coincidental that the same thing happens 2 weeks later? Then they again try to blame Dom and or Davion for grabbing the wheel and making the car go off the road. She wasn't experiencing a medical emergency the first time, or the time months prior, but she was this time. If she had been experiencing a medical emergency and was passed out, why wouldn't one of the boys switch the car into neutral much sooner? Someone switched the car into neutral seconds before the crash, and then someone forced it back into drive. If she'd been passed out for more than 30 seconds, which I believe it's closer to a minute actually, down the quarter of a mile road, why would they wait until they were going 100 and about to crash into a sign and a brick wall to act? The car stays in its lane during this time and maintains control of the wheel down several curves and down an extremely bumpy road. The officer that responded to the crash stated he could not go more than 55 miles an hour safely and had to keep both hands on the wheel to maintain control of his vehicle while going down that road. If you live over here, you know it's very bumpy and there's several curves down it. So someone maintained that wheel down the curves and stayed in that lane for a quarter of a mile all the way until they got to right in front of the sign. That is when the car finally leaves the road. Or is it more likely that they didn't think she was actually going to try to crash the car, that they tried to talk her down, and when that didn't work, one of them switched the gear into neutral seconds before impact? Someone immediately forced the gear shift back into drive. Somebody wanted to crash that car, and all the evidence indicates that person is Mackenzie. It does not make sense with it being anybody else in that car. In the prison call, Mackenzie claims her texts about Dom grabbing the wheel were left out. Per her denial of her appeal, it said Shirilla never attempted to offer the messages themselves into evidence and did not proffer their contents to the trial court on the record. She seems to focus her appellate argument on a text message that Shirilla sent to a third party about the incident on July 17, 2022, wherein she stated that Shirilla said Russo had attempted to grab her steering wheel and try to cause an accident. She does not offer an explanation as to how either of the trial court's rulings, which concerned Russo's text to others, had the result of excluding a message Shirilla sent to a third party. Like I said before, Kenzie texting someone something doesn't make it true, especially with her history of rewriting events and dramatizing them to make herself the victim. So what do you think? Is this claim another lie told by the Shirillas? Maybe an honest coincidence? In that WKYC interview, her parents claimed there's evidence that no one has seen. Natalie says the victims' families think she did this because they haven't seen all the evidence, that they hadn't either until now. The video speaks of Mackenzie's most recent appeal, but the info in that appeal isn't really anything new that changes any of the facts. Is this just more of the rewriting history that Natalie and Mackenzie love to do so much, or is there actual evidence that they'll provide one day? Who knows? Her Free Mackenzie Shirilla page claims there's all this evidence that proves she didn't do it, but they never present that evidence or elaborate. And when pressed on it, they just revert to the old, everyone knows this exists, or they just level insults, which is so on brand, but no actual evidence or proof. But who knows, maybe one day. And go to Phone Calls from Prison's YouTube channel to listen to the prison calls in full. Thanks for watching.